Good morning, welcome back to the channel. It's been a hot minute, hasn't it? Where have I been? Well, there has been drama and things happening. So I thought I'd kind of this week, I apologise for being AWOL for the last 4 weeks, I think now. But I thought this week I will give you a catch up as to what's been going on, what's happening, plans for the future. Because as we know in my life, like plans, why? I mean, at this point, I'm kind of going, why bother with plans? Let's just wake up every day and see what the roll of the dice will be in fate. So come along for this. What day is it? What day are we on? It's beautiful weather. We are on Sunday. Molly, Cheza, we're on Sunday, so I thought I'd take you along for a Sunday Monday because I'm off work, which is amazing. A Sunday Monday kind of vibe, because I've got a lot of things going on. So let me catch you up. Let's set the scene for the next couple of days. I've missed you.
Deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers, don't care what other people say. We live it like this could be our final day.
Let's update you on the ponies. First pony to update you on, Cheza, 30, living her best life, 0 problems. Molly, absolute liability. Here we are with the number one, the love of my life, the absolute liability. So where did I leave you? Well, we left you where we'd been to the beach. We had done some cross country. We'd got a nervous and novice show jumping booked in. I'd got an Elland Lodge clear round cross country booked in. Everything was going amazing. She was showing great promise, like really getting ahead in the game. And unfortunately, we had an accident where Molly flipped over and ended up doing a full 180. I rent this yard, I rent 5 stables. It's a private yard, but also it's somebody's house. Like somebody lives here and they are farmers and they do have contractors coming on site now and again. And she's been absolutely fine. And this particular contractor was delivering soil and came a little bit too fast down the lane. She didn't see it coming and it spooked Molly. And she reared and went over. Now, in my hindsight, what I should have done is let her go. And I held onto the rope, which is not a great thing, and it created tension, and then she ended up flipping over backwards. So, emergency vet visit, worried about that she'd fractured her withers. Luckily, it's all good. She's had full x-rays, she's had full treatment. She's been very, very lucky. But I will put up next some of the aftermath from when it happened, what it looked like, and then we'll come back and I'll tell you what the plan is for Molly, because unfortunately with this mare we're on a rehab journey again. Stop start. I always said Molly's coming to this world to teach me patience, but I don't have any, and she's definitely teaching me how things take time. So Molly has been amazing, like with her spooking and stuff like that. She was a massively quirky mare, spooky mare when she first came. I always said with Molly, obviously Molly was going to be put down for just, I don't know, I always said she was too slow for racing, too difficult and quirky to retrain. And I'm finding her quite quirky at times to retrain, but she's also showing some amazing bits when she does it. And that's why I'm persevering with it. She's a lovely personality, like she's a lovely mare to have around. If she was a human, she would be funny. Like she would have the best personality. You'd want to be around Molly. Molly would be the life and soul of the party. So working with it, and she's done really well. She just has these moments out of nowhere, and I think I escalated it with Holly. Anyway, we live and learn, people. We live and learn. So yeah, here is a bit of what happened in the aftermath, what it looked like, and then we'll talk about what we're doing now. Current situ, very in pain horse. There we go, look. And smashed with a Molly Moo. Says, I'm very good, Auntie Als. The swelling is going down. I'm still struggling to bend my neck, but it's getting a hell of a lot better. So, yeah, winning. So much better. We've got lots more movement in the neck, and the swelling has reduced significantly, so hopefully on a winning streak. So here we are on the long lines yet again. We're working with the physio now. So Molly's injury is purely muscular. She's had the sign off from the vet. Everything else from their point of view looks good. We just need to work with the physio now to build her back up again, because she's still sore and she still struggles. The main area of injury she had was around the wither area, but it caused some stiffness in her neck, and she was compensating for it. So she was grazing, I can show you, but she was grazing with a bent leg, which obviously we don't want to do because that will create more problems in her leg. So we've got some neck that we have to work on, which we've got some stretches for, which I can go through. It's just carrot stretches, and she does leg stretches. And she's long lined now, so we can't have a saddle on her at the moment until we're reassessed with the physio in July. So her schedule at the minute, she's been doing, we started on 10 minutes long line, we're now up to 15 minutes, and next week she'll go up to 20 minutes, and we'll continue doing that. I'll continue doing that with her until, again, she gets reassessed. We've got to 25 minutes, I think, maximum, and then she gets reassessed in July, and we'll take it from there really. So the next few months with this mare will be rehab and physio. I think we're calling it rehab 4.0 with you, aren't we? But I'm just happy that I've got a happy, healthy horse. It could have been a hell of a lot worse. She could have got fractures, we could have been back in the hospital. So it's just literally just building her back up now. So first off this morning, like we do 5 days a week, so we're long lining 5 days a week, stretching 5 days a week. Stretchers been advised after she's been worked because her muscles are nice and warm. So we do that, so come with us while we go for our 15-minute long line.
Work it out, only time will tell. It's gonna take a lot, 'cause we've been through hell. I can't be without you. I've tried and I failed. So can we work it out? Only time will tell. Why do you keep telling me nothing? But I know all your flaws, at least they say something. Still I try to connect with you through your eyes. Your eyes. What is on your mind? I think it's time to speak.
She first had her accident, she had to have box rest, obviously. She was on box rest and under the vet because we were concerned that she'd got fractures. Like I say, thankfully she hasn't. Yeah, it's just teaching me, you know, horses, it is what it is. Because sometimes I think to myself, is it because I buy, I mean, brutally honest with you people, is it because I buy cheap thoroughbreds? Is it, you know, I'm always going to have this problem? Do I save up and maybe try and invest in, you know, a more expensive horse? And then people will say to me, even the vets will say to me, it's horses, Shell, like, doesn't matter how much you pay for them, how you keep them, you know, some, you know, it just happens, there's no explanation to it, you know. And then I have to think to myself, Like as a little kid, I would have loved to just have a ponytail. I used to walk miles just to stroke a horse. So how lucky am I, even though we're going through rehab and things like that, how lucky am I to still have these horses? And yeah, just feel blessed. I just feel for you guys. I feel like, we were going again and now we're back on rehab. But you know what it teaches as well? Like, this horse is good at long reining. I'm going to turn around now. Let's see if I can do it one-handed. Yes, we can. There's always a silver lining, people.
Just me, I'm feeling something that goes beyond us.
She's very good now. I mean, she ought to be. This is about the 60 millionth time this mare's been on long lines for months. Find our parking spot. And whoa. Parked! Also, for a heads up, can we remember the pony that demolished 2 walls? Because she didn't like being tied up. Haha! Right, it's up to you now, guys. Keep an eye on her while I go and put this away. Too much responsibility that I wouldn't Thanks. Good job done. Next bit is stretches.
So can we work it out? Only time will tell. Why do you keep telling me nothing? But I know why you fly so at least they say something.
She's very apt at doing them now. Time for breakfast. Breakfast done. Now to get ready for the field. To learn that Ches can go out and she can stay. She knows her mate's gone out. Molly is allergic to everything. What a surprise, Mol. This fly rug is a little bit big, but does the job. Obviously, sensitive eyes. Yeah, right. And for good measure, fly spray. Not affiliated to any brand. This one, because it's the cheapest, and it does work actually. If you can see it, good, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. Right, field. And that's her for the day. So a bit of a change for her routine at the minute, but I'm just happy that she is getting on the road to recovery again. That is my girls out for the day. I'm going to tidy this mess up now, which you don't want to see because let's be honest, it's boring as hell and it's like Groundhog Day every day. So I'm going to tidy the stables up. I need to go get some bedding because I've run out of bedding. I need to go get some haylage, but I can do that on the way home because I'm off today to go and see the lovely Jess, who's got an elementary dressage competition. And I absolutely love at the minute. So cross country is fabulous. I love eventing. That will always be my core. But I'm really enjoying watching Jess compete and train in BD. It really interests me. I think it's just the element of trying to perfect something, which in my psyche is really good. So I'm going to go there, and then something really exciting is happening tomorrow, which was the other point for this vlog, in that there is a pony being delivered, and know what you're thinking. Shell, you said 2 ponies too much financially, all that. And that's not changed. But due to circumstances and the fact that for me, and it's not for everybody, and I get this, and I have to kind of understand in my head. But for me, once I have taken a horse into my life, whether it's in the past, now, whatever, I feel like I like to keep up to date with them. I feel like I have a responsibility to make sure that their care is fabulous and that they're just having a really good life. And this situation has come up, and so this horse is being delivered tomorrow. So that'll be really interesting vlogging for the journey. So things are about to get a little bit more, or a little bit back to being spicy in the retraining. But lots of things have changed. So we'll go through it tomorrow anyway, because I don't want to get too ahead of myself, because I love overthinking and I could probably overthink a lot. But yeah, anyway, look at my board. Right, I'm gonna get my chores done. I might little catch up at Vale. Do you want to see Vale? I love a good podcast. I've got a British eventing podcast to listen to on my way, so I'll see you there. I mean, we're not at Vale View, but it's a road trip, and this is me. Can we guess where I am? Answers on a postcard. You'll guess before the postcard gets here. Yeah. No, I'm good, thank you. Bye. Yes, my dudes. Yes. So we're having a quick little pit stop. The Golden Archers, yet again, called my name. I am going to get fit and healthy at some point. I don't know when. It's on the plan. Oh, Jess has just sent me a voice note. So I'm just double checking that we are actually dressaging, because I just turn up. And I always think maybe I should check beforehand. So I'm going to have 5 minutes because I'm early. I thought actually if I'm early I could go and watch some dressaging there. So, it's a win-win. I always, see how it's done. If I ever get out dressaging, if I ever have a horse that's sound. When I started this eventing journey, I was like, oh, follow me and watch me try and get to, oh, she sent me the test too. Distracted because WhatsApp messages coming through. Anyway, yeah, back to it. Oh, watch me go eventing. I didn't realize lots of things I didn't realise on this eventing journey, and let me be your words of wisdom. 1, it'd be damn expensive. 2, it's not what you know, sometimes it's who you know. 3, keeping a horse sound, really hard. Right, I will honestly now see you at Vale View. Promise. Vale View. I mean, I could just be in my car. I could be telling you any tale. I'll show you in a minute, but I am at Vale View. Jess is running a bit behind. I am running a bit in front. And I think it looks like the test is indoor because it's long arena. I'm assuming, what is wrong with me today? I'm positive elementary is long arena, which means that should be in the indoor. It looks a bit muggy, but there's show jumping going off here as well today, so it's hella busy. I used to think Vale View had a bit of a vibe, but I'm getting used to the vibe now, and I just think I have as much right to be here as anybody else. It's just a bit posh, a little bit poshy. But yeah, right, let's go find Jess. Just like that, we are done dressaging. She did really well. She has vlogged it, so catch up. I'll tag it in the description. Catch up on the vlog. Right, I'm going home now to fetch the girls in, move fields, all that malarkey, and then tomorrow it will be, hopefully, if everything goes to plan, a pea delivery day. So I'm going to sign out for now. and I'll see you bright and early in the morning. Honestly, the serenity of this place just gets me every time. Good morning, it's Monday. I'm going to think all day it's the weekend today. But it's Monday, girls have turned out, Molly's on a day off of her Rehab 4.0. Chez is just living her best life, being a retired pony. We've got an exciting delivery today, fingers crossed. You know when you still think in your head that it might not happen, but there's no reason it should not, is all I'm saying right now. So P is coming home, and I thought I'd just take you 5 minutes to explain the thought process around it, because as we know, I didn't feel I could ride the mare. She needs a confident rider, and I don't think that's changed. However, I think some of my situation has changed. So P went off to the retraining yard. She was then sold to a lovely home, and I love to keep track of progress, so I said, please pass on my number. I want to see how she gets on, because I do think, I said yesterday, you kind of got a responsibility. I think like that anyway, and I know not everybody's the same, and it's fine. I just like to see how they're doing. I'm invested in them. I want them to do well, and I'd kept in touch, and she was doing really well. And then the owner situation changed, and we'd been kind of in discussions as to what to do with P, because P is one that needs work. She's not she's a thoroughbred. She's bred to have a job, but she's not one that you could necessarily just leave, because P, as we know, look back on my vlogs, P creates her own entertainment, so she does need a job. Like I said, the owner situation changed. She wasn't able to do that for her. And so we were trying to think of what the best thing for P would be. And I said, you know what, why don't I take her back and see where we go from there? So P is coming home. I think the difference this time is I've got a lot more things. I've got a lot more stability financially and in the yard. I've also got transport. So the thing with P was I couldn't get any instruction to come to the yard, and I couldn't take her anywhere. We hired a box. P wouldn't load into it, and she'd be one of them that you'd have to take time with her. There's no rushing as such with P, and the more you rushed with P and the more stress she got. I have a trailer now. We can do trailer training. I've had some amazing offers of help with P that I'm going to take people up on, and just see where we can go. Am I saying at this point, I think I've decided now, P, I will own P for the rest of her life. But will she always stay at my yard? I can't say that. It depends on how the retraining goes. If it's still not a fit and I still can't ride one side of her, then I'll look for a good loaning home for her where I can still kind of keep that control, but she's always going to be under my ownership. And I think for me, that's the best way for me to make sure that she's all right, really. We'll see. We're not saying anything at the moment. Jess keeps saying to me, just take it each day as it comes. Don't make, forward plans, or this is going to happen, that's going to happen. Just see what she's like when she comes back, and we'll discuss and put a plan in place, because we know I love a plan. So P should be collected at 9:30 this morning. I'm going to keep a track on. I've got my lovely friend Amy, who's A&B Transport. I'll pop a link in my description. She is the most amazing person for transporting of horses. She's super patient, super knowledgeable. They always travel really well, because people will be saying, oh Shelley, you've got a trailer, why don't you go and pick her up? And I possibly could, but I think getting Amy to collect her takes the stress off me, and Amy knows what she's doing. She's a good egg. So she fetched Molly, so she's going to pick her up at 9:30, and then P is about 2 hours away from me at the moment, so it'll be a couple of hours before she gets here. And then let's say hello back to P Podworth Poddy and get her back on the channel. Somebody says she's a boomerang pony. Always comes home, and she'll be back with a mate. I can't wait to see if Molly remembers her backstory as well. I feel like I'm rambling now, but people who follow my Instagram or followed my channel for a long time will know that Molly and P were actually stablemates in the racing world. So they knew each other before I got them, and then I got them separate, so they didn't come as a pair. I got them separate from different people, And then they kind of got reunited, and they were absolute like best friends. They were best friends in the field. They loved each other's company. So do we think that Molly will remember P again, and what will the reunion be like? So stay tuned to find out. I've got chores to do now. Catch you when I've got more news. So P is around 10 minutes away. She loaded, she's en route. So I thought I'd fetch in Miss Molly Moo to keep her company. My old girl can stay out. So are you going to see your bestie? Are you going to remember her? I mean, she's just winning at a moor next door, so I think any horse really is Molly's best friend. So come on, Peanut.
Like thunder or lightning, but something struck me when I was looking into your eyes. Wasn't love at first sight, fire burning bright, but now I know what it was. It was like coming home. Yeah, it felt like coming home.
This is actually the day after yesterday as well, because yesterday just ran away with me. But look at that. Oh, Molly did have her head out. Molly's now put her head in. 2 girls, well, 1 at the minute, back again. She settled in really, really lovely. Hello, P. You gonna say hello to the tube? Do you remember the tube? Oh, there we go. She settled in really lovely again, and this morning we're going to reunite, and they're going to be turned out together. Gonna have breakfast first. The lights are on. Is that it? Is summer gone? Anyway, welcome back, Peanut. Welcome back. Wanna go meet your friend? Reunion time. Let's go. Oh, Molly. Say hello.
You wanted the night to end, and I was wishing you'd stick around. Still I was thinking we were just friends. Had we met before, instant chemistry, was so glad you came. Had we met before, laugh innocently, but it didn't feel like thunder or lightning, or something struck me when I was looking into your eyes. Wasn't love at first sight, fire burning bright, but now I know what it was. It was like coming home. It felt like coming home. Had we met before? Instant chemistry. It took me a while to realize that you were the missing piece. It didn't feel like thunder or lightning, but something struck me when I was looking into your eyes. Wasn't love at first sight, fire burning bright, but now I know what it was. It was like coming home. Yeah.
A bit wet, turn out. That's the gang back together. Molly was more cuter than P. P was like, I just want to check my boundaries. I want to eat some grass. Molly was like, dude, where have you been? So thank you very much for watching and coming along on that little journey of the weekend, where I give you a bit of an update on what's happening with Molly, why I've been absent for the last 4 weeks, and P's back. I mean, definitely come back with a bang. Please like, comment, subscribe to see P coming back into work because she's not been ridden for a fair few months, to see Molly's continued rehab and whatever life throws in this eventing journey. I'll see you, I promise, next Wednesday at 6. Bye.
We're dreamers. Don't care